back with more Miss Marvel. This is episode 3. Very excited to see what's going to be happening next. We're going to be reaching the halfway point, I believe, with this episode. I think it's 6 episodes again for Miss Marvel. I could be wrong, but I think that's the case. Either way, I really enjoyed the first 2 episodes, liking the twists and turns and just getting to spend some time with these characters, let them grow a bit. I'm really enjoying that the stakes are high, but on a personal level, rather than like the end of the world kind of scenario. I'm glad to see them kind of, change that up, particularly like the Disney Plus shows and stuff. And yeah, this one still feels really fresh and different, which I'm very much enjoying. Really enjoying Kamala as a character in particular. So I'm looking forward to seeing where the story goes with how they end things off with the last one. I'm excited to see where the story goes next. So let's just dive into the next one.
Should we be concerned it's not a slip at all?
So where's the other one?
I told you. The British have probably looted this place twice over by now.
Sounds like us.
Then one will have to do.
Is that the 10 Rings logo there?
That's you soon. I promise. You're right. She is adorable.
I never said that. No, I don't think that.
Exposed.
This is so awkward for you.
Well, they're not related, so
Someone's got a crush on her.
turns out it's less weird.
It's getting a bit noisier.
Bruno will not be pleased.
Those people out there just see you as a kid playing dress up. But I know that you've inherited greatness.
Oh.
And now you must finish what you started.
So where
Easy.
exactly is your home?
You can't just text me, I'm alive, and then go get a full 8 hours. Okay, it was insane.
Oh, no.
Everyone was asking me, right? Like what?
I'm a J.
And tonic?
I could use a G&T.
Find out what I am.
I don't really know how I can help a group of ghosts and their average looking son. Look, I'm just saying.
I love jealous, petty Bruno.
Do you know anything about interdimensional travel off the top of your head?
Yeah, I'm at it again.
It is in your best interest to cooperate.
Serious because your person of interest is enhanced, or because she was spotted at a mosque, ma'am.
Please, return when you have a signed warrant.
Exactly. If it's that serious to you, you should just do it properly, shouldn't you? Same.
I actually wanted to talk to you about
It's her.
what?
Nightlight. It's a dumb name, by the way.
Agreed.
Armed government agency came into the mosque today.
What?
They
Oh,
started
she was gonna
threatening
tell her,
me
but now
had
she
something
can't.
on her. Like we need another target on our backs.
Wait, did you just say you won? Maybe.
Hey.
Dude, bro.
Mothers and daughters, it is the eternal struggle. You will be sure not to give your mother any trouble,
Never.
Bruno came by earlier. He said he couldn't get out of his shift, but he has left this box for you.
How does she convince everyone that she's good?
Good. It's not a thing you are, Kamala. It is a thing you do.
If nothing we do matters, then what matters is what we do. Ah, Major Mask. Cool.
Ta-da! Money Buff forbids me from having these. But hey, some call them genies, others demons.
I prefer genies.
Legend tells of a group of hidden jinn.
If you help them go home, some things might go boom.
Might.
Kamala.
Might. There's a chance.
Kamala.
I mean, yes, but
There's a chance.
I got into Caltech.
What?
yeah.
I mean, that's awesome.
All the big revelations from her friends today.
I did, and I think I need to go. But I can't leave unless I know that you... that everything is okay.
Mm.
Today, I just don't see a safe way to do this.
Carol Danvers went away. She'd punch a hole in space and time and she'd help them now.
But Carol Danvers would be reckless.
That does sound quite dangerous. I would not
Maybe
recommend.
it's not such a bad thing that you're not her.
Have you ever felt like you're up against the world? Like you wanted something so bad and then it actually happened, but in reality it's just not as great as you imagined it.
Yes, actually. America was my mount.
I had a daughter.
I found my family and I let them love me.
Oh.
Kamala, listen.
You need people around you to help you out. I like that they're also showing this side of their relationship. Like, it's not them fighting all the time.
It's okay.
If anything, it's more of this than anything else.
To live a life in fear or love. The man who chooses love chooses junoon, passion. He chooses faith,
I like that.
courage. You have chosen family. Mashallah.
No, you can choose family
Man who
too.
chooses family is never alone.
Do you accept Aisha Hillman as your wife?
Yeah, I'm down.
Do you accept Aisha Hillman as your wife?
I do.
Do you accept Aisha Hillman as your wife?
I do.
Mabruk alaikum.
I like that they triple check.
Mom, have you seen my phone?
Yes, I've been looking through it.
You weren't going to tell me. This place will never be our home. We're going to make her help us. I'm not asking anymore.
Oh dear. Okay, well that's a turn. Right. Good. What? Oh my god. This is amazing. Well, this is very wholesome. If I had to do this, I'd need like 3 years to learn it. Brown trophy. Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, knee's gonna interrupt. Ah, damn it.
Come here, talk.
Oh shit.
I'll show you.
How? Isn't that too easy?
You know, stick to the classics, right?
Oh, it was such a nice wedding. I wanted to hear Brown Jovi. Oh my god, they're still playing the song. Living on a prayer though, good shout. Jesus, wow. I mean, I can't help but be impressed, but also, no. Oh.
Absolutely not.
You were warned. I mean, if you kill her, she can't bloody help you, you fools.
These two look really pretty.
Aww.
So do you.
Aww.
Don't be so selfish, Kamala.
Says you. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we've got defense down. It's the offense we need to work on. Oh, Bruno. Oh, shit. Yes. Oh.
Get right out here! Oh, I swear it gets my name wrong on purpose.
Oh. That's not great.
Why should I protect those who betray me?
Okay, now we get the story. Aha! Who'd have thought these guys would be useful?
No, what? Not yet.
Oh, shit.
What was that?
Something I was going to tell you about earlier.
It was you?
Can you tell us what exactly happened?
Yes, but it wouldn't go down well.
Did you see the train, beta?
Oh,
How did you know about that?
Because Which is why you have to come.
But Nani, Nani.
Well, I guess we know where we're headed next. Okay, another great episode. I actually think this might be my favourite so far. I really enjoyed it. I liked, some of the answers we were getting. They kind of delved into stuff slightly with the flashbacks and everything, but obviously there's still more of the story to be filled in. And maybe next time is when we probably delve into that. Now that Kamala's kind of been summoned to someone else who kind of sees the visions and has the answers and stuff. So I think we're going to learn a bit more about that maybe in the next one or two, depending on how long it takes to Kamala to get to her destination. If she's allowed to go, we'll have to wait and see. But it could be a good way, especially if Kamala's mum needs to come along, of everything kind of being laid out in the open about exactly what's been going on. Kamala right now couldn't explain what happened at the wedding to her family and everything, but maybe that's going to be something that can be smoothed over in time, hopefully. But it's nice that Kamala seems to have a family member who is in the know and will, back her corner on this, if she needs to really explain it all to her family properly at some point. So that was cool. But yeah, I loved everything the episode kind of had going for it. Introducing us to the clandestines. Probably should have known as soon as they announced that name that they were kind of evil. Or is it misguided? I don't know. I mean, I feel like, maybe they just didn't give this place a chance. This universe. I mean, yes, our world does suck, granted. But they've had hundreds of years and they still hate it. I guess that's kind of a mood. But, yeah. I wasn't quite expecting the turn with them so suddenly. They're actually just putting on a front and being that nice to Kamala and stuff. Like, thinking, oh, you think on it and, we need you to help us. But inside they're like, she's going to help us. Whether she likes it or not. Although they tried to kill her, basically. So, not going to be much help if you kill her, is she? But I did like kind of introducing us to them. Seeing that they've been around for a while. Seemingly making lives for themselves, but not really, and their true motive is to get home, and they know how dangerous that could be, but they don't care. So, I guess they're very much blinded by the thought of going home and blinded by some kind of betrayal, it would seem, from Kamala's great-grandmother, which is why they don't have that much care for Kamala. It seems she betrayed them somehow, and I'm guessing the story we got about, when we saw the flashback, I imagine there is more to that story, and that maybe it wasn't the last time they saw her, or, for something changes and they think that they've actually been betrayed by her. Maybe she does run off with the bracelet because she sees evil in them or something like that. There are going to be gaps filled in there. But I did like that we have, alongside, I guess, the damage control people, we do have proper villains in the show now, and we know that those are the baddies to deal with potentially. So yeah, I liked meeting all of them, and I did like the fight with all of them at the wedding as well. Greatly soundtracked by Living on a Prayer. That was a really cool choice. I liked everything with that. And how Kamala initially, was very kind of on the defense with her powers, and that's basically, what she could muster. But once she kind of unlocked, I can punch them with this big ass arm, which I also like because she used that to save Zoe in the first episode. So it's capable of doing that, and I guess that was kind of to save someone. Then I like that she's now been like, well, I could also use this here, but to hurt people and get them out of my way and get them to leave me alone. So I like that it's a power she used previously, but it's I can do something different with this and just beat them all up with it, which is great. So I like her kind of slowly learning some more offensive moves as the fight went on. So that was great. I like seeing, that slow progression of Kamala into becoming Miss Marvel eventually. Still spitballing on the name right now, obviously, but I do like that Bruno made the mask for her, so a costume is slowly being built up, and I can't wait to see her probably don that and, see the official outfit in live action rather than just in the promo images for the show and stuff that we have seen. So very excited for more of that, but I do enjoy Kamala's journey and slowly kind of finding her way into, becoming Miss Marvel and realising what she's fighting for and kind of becoming the hero she wanted to kind of have for herself growing up. She can now just become that herself for other people, which I really like. And the whole conversation's going on with like all her family members and stuff at the wedding, debating whether or not nightlight is good for them. You know, is it just causing more trouble for them? Is she actually doing good? I like that she's kind of having that conversation with people despite them not knowing that it's her. I also like that Nakia found out that Kamala is Nightlight in this one, setting it up earlier on when Kamala was trying to tell her, but then her just finding out at the end there. So I like there's someone else in the know, some good kind of character progression there, because otherwise they kind of completed, I guess, what they'd set up with Nakia's character in the previous one, of her trying to run to join the council, and we obviously saw that she succeeded in that this time around. So yeah, I really enjoyed everything with that, and all just the whole kind of, again, exploring this culture, and I loved the whole wedding sequence was brilliant. I loved everything with that. Just kind of seeing what that's, the energy of that whole event was really cool. I liked Bruno kind of getting involved with that, and then Kamala joining in with the dance, and everyone just like, letting loose with that. It was a really fun kind of sequence, and I think you vibe with that energy so well, and you're so kind of invested in everyone's happiness. Saying that this is just great, enjoying them, seeing them all be happy like this is great. It makes it all the more like when inevitably things go wrong and the clandestines turn up to cause shit. And Cameron, I like that he didn't really know exactly, what it would entail to send everyone back home. He didn't realise it was going to be dangerous, and his mother had obviously not told him that. And his first instinct was to run and kind of warn Kamala. So I like that Cameron's not just like in on it and he's a nasty bastard. It seems his biggest crime is not being able to learn Bruno's name right now. So I do enjoy that very much, and I thought that was good as well. And yeah, he also got obviously arrested with everyone at the end, so inevitably they're probably going to break out, but I do like that we have the clandestines and damage control kind of converged at the minute. At the two big threats. Are they going to work together to try and track Kamala down, mutual interest kind of thing? Are the clandestines just going to be like, F you, we're breaking out, bye? We'll have to see where that leads, but I did like them kind of slowly coming together in that way. Let Kamala and Bruno dance, god damn it. I mean, Cameron does seem like a nice guy, but I'm absolutely rooting for Bruno in this situation. He's great. I like that he also told Kamala that he could be moving away to take this new role in the school that he's gotten. So, it's kind of all about them all growing up and moving on and accepting things, what they want to do going forward. We have that with Bruno and, his future studies. We have Nakia kind of joining the council at the mosque. And then Kamala overhearing her dad talking to her brother about, choosing family is like a brave thing to do. And, if you choose family, you choose hope. And unfortunately, in a way, that inspired Kamala to then say, I will help the others. But then they just obviously don't have any patience. So not ideal. I do wonder exactly why they felt like they're running out of time. We don't have time for Kamala to wait and find a safe way. Why is that? Is there going to be a ticking time bomb, and that's why they're so desperate at this point? That probably will be the case, and I look forward to finding out why that could be. Otherwise, it's just them being impatient. I'm calm down. So yeah, all good stuff with that, regardless. And I like seeing more of Kamala's family, getting some nice scenes with her mum and dad. I liked the scene with the dad talking to Kamala's brother that she overheard. I thought that was a really lovely interaction. And the scene with Kamala and her mum, I actually think that's probably my favourite scene in the episode, when she was kind of tending to Kamala's injury, and they were talking about, something they thought they wanted, and when they got it, they realised just how hard it actually was, and it wasn't what they thought it was going to be. I thought that was a really lovely scene. I like them showing, that relationship isn't just mother-daughter bickering all the time. They do have those moments of genuine love and care, and, that's probably what their relationship is like most of the time. But obviously this is a TV show, lots of drama, so we're seeing kind of the straining of those relationships rather than when things are just fine, like they probably have been for most of her life up to this point. So I like that it's not just we're seeing one side of that dynamic. We're seeing that they have a lot of love and care for each other as well, and they have these positive interactions. So I think it's very important to also show that, and not just be like, oh, this mum's such a drag, even though it's just kind of how she was raised and what she believes and stuff. I like that they are showing she's a great mother as well, and she just wants what's best for Kamala. And there are things she maybe doesn't understand, or maybe some things she's holding back for Kamala's own good. that's going to be, I think, completely unpacked in the next couple of episodes, really, and we'll see how that all unfolds. But I really enjoyed those scenes. I really like Kamala's mum and dad. I think they're, very wholesome, very likable. Even if sometimes they might frustrate you, you understand, I think, their actions and where they're coming from, or we will come to understand them, certainly, as we get more of that, I think. So yeah, I really enjoyed all of that with the family, and the whole wedding sequence was brilliant. I loved all of that. So, we had some fun times, we also had some dramatic times. It was cool to see, like, Miss Marvel, get in a fight, like her first proper big fight in a way, other than, like, running away from drones and stuff. So that was cool. There's some really nice progression of that, and some really good character moments throughout. So basically everyone got a bit of progression in this one, which I really did enjoy, in terms of characters and the plot line. I'm setting the stage for maybe a change of location in future if Kamala does go to see her nanny. So yeah, I'm very excited to see where we go now with the second half of the show. But a fantastic episode yet again. I think this is my favourite so far, and I've enjoyed them all. But this one was really great. I'm loving these characters so much. I'm actively rooting for them very, very much. I look forward to seeing the full story uncovered at some point down the line. But a really strong first half to Miss Marvel, in my opinion. And I can't wait to see where they go next with the next kind of half. But that is going to be everything for now. And until my next reaction, thanks for watching.